Would you look at this?
Yeah, well.
Would you look at that?
Yeah, there's a few more blemishes on the car.
Oh my gosh, just look at it.
The car is not perfect.
Just look at it. Just look at it.
Yeah, well.
What the heck is that?
The Tape Never Lies Network.
The tape never lies. Tape never lies.
Starts now.
Tape never lies.
The tape never lies.
Draft Dr. Phil and the smartest man.
Keeping it 100.
Keep it 100.
So chase greatness and start understanding that he's gonna make everybody better.
The tape never lies.
I don't want to see your tape breakdowns if you cannot show me things that are negative about a guy that's on your current team.
Hashtag chase greatness. Hashtag take that.
Keep it 100.
Because I'll make this one more time clear. Caden Whitlow, got it.
Keeping it 100.
He is the best quarterback I have ever scouted on tape.
The Chicago Bears select.
Guess who's back? The two dudes that kept it real. Dynamic duo that you love, the smartest man at Dr. Phil. Breaking down the film, never a problem, kick it straight. Most shows focus on stats, we focus on the tape. We keep it in 100, never running east or west. We coming with that truth, cause that's what our fans expect. Cut off the fake and anchor, moving forward to be free. But don't you worry, Shane's got the dumbest tweets. It ain't no secret, Phil and Shane got some haters. But now they're mouthed up like the true and now and latest. Debaters, draws get kicked like Coach Tabor. Cuts had to be made, we added a barber moderator. Up and down, boys got you double checking. Sad sack strolling like a fool drunk texting. Flexing on the truth cause you know they'll never change. Real, recognize real, that's what you get with Phil and Shane.
Give me some fucking names.
When you
2
break it
fucking
down,
games.
spark a play or a captain, all of the up there. The tape never lies, the truth you see. We laugh, we lie, so there's no babies like Maybelline. Straight to the truth with acumen and facts. We got a stat nerd, but he's not just giving nerd stats. Car crash, big impact like trip sack. Every Wednesday night you got the smartest damn Phil back. Now we know you're smiling like a fat kid with fun dip. We're back better than ever and we keeping it 100.
Keep it 100.
Draft Dr. Phil and the smartest man.
Keeping it 100.
Keeping it 100.
Draft Dr. Phil and the smartest man.
Keeping it 100.
Keeping it 100.
Keep it 100.
Keeping it 100.
Yeah, exactly. Look at us, the original TTNL guys, flying solo tonight.
Yo!
Something like that.
Yo!
Well, is this where we wrap it up and get out of here?
That's it.
See y'all later.
The night before New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
New Year's Eve night?
Eve. Yeah, New Year's Eve. Eve.
Double Eve?
Something like that. Wonder what Angelo's doing.
You know, we should call him up. See how he's doing.
I'm sure he's oh Jesus, I don't even want to think about what he's doing. 8:30 on a Tuesday. So what's up, TTNL fam? Here we are. Bears coming off I don't want to even call it a devastating loss. I don't want to say that there's good wins, but I'm not as down as I normally am over a Chicago Bears loss with what unfolded in San Francisco. I don't know how you feel, Phil.
Yeah, I mean, I feel how I felt. I was disappointed in the moment. Obviously, what would that be? 7 come from behind wins?
Yeah.
But, you know, it's one of those things where you're taking on a really good football team and your expectation is to win every time. But I've been a Bears fan and watched this football team a long time to recognize that what we saw the other night was a heavyweight fight. And I don't think I've ever witnessed a shootout by the Bears where I felt like we hadn't got lucky a few times. With this, I just felt like, all right, now it's Caleb's turn, and we go driving down there. And I know a lot of these fraud the blog boys, looking at DJ Moore wide open.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
But it's like, you have never played the game of football if you think that he can figure and find that guy in the chaos of what the protection gave. And what I mean by that, and I will break it down for patrons, is that when you escape pressure, if you look at the play, is absolutely going to the right with an opportunity to throw the flare to the left. So it's going out to attack those edges, right? And then maybe something will get open. He now, because of pressure and Ozzy Trapillo misses his block, that he now has to alleviate the pocket, juke somebody, kind of jump step, and roll to his left. Now he's going to his left and he's looking, and the only guy that really knows how to do the scramble drill well is Colston Loveland.
Yeah, the youngest
Everybody
guy.
else is like ridiculous in this.
Well, and for all the people screaming about DJ, you're standing in one spot, jumping up and down like a kid, like a third grader in basketball, calling for the ball. Yeah,
he needs
crazy
to run 10 yards.
Right.
He's spaced out 20 yards, run 10 yards with your hand up so you can get in the eyes of the quarterback, because when you're, and the tape never lies 100%, but when you're looking at it from Jim Larison's seats and Kerry Franklin's, then yeah, look at this guy wide open over here. When he's down on field level with a 330-pound D tackle and a 285-pound DN chasing him, now he's looking like this to try to find, because the whole chicken shit play call, which kudos to Ben Johnson for taking ownership of it, was Caleb trying to make chicken salad out of it. And you know what? It's a foot short. Yeah. And if, I don't know, I'm just that guy, but if Ja'Day Walker sprints up and dives forward, he has a shot. He kind of like slid into third base type of thing. And it's just a tough play. He couldn't get, and I got to give credit to Caleb and Ben, both of them getting a standard. I like the standard, which is accountability. And they both took ownership of that. Of course, it's not the way we wanted to end. But you know what? I hope we meet you in the playoffs. That's the reality of this. You saw it with the Green Bay Packers. You lost on the final play only to come back and win on the final play. That's the kind of shit you need. Like, sometimes lessons are learned in mistakes. I mean, most times. And in this case, it sucked that it ended like that, but there's so much to get into because I don't want to skip over things. But that game, it didn't hurt. It hurt in the moment, but it didn't last as long as the Packer pick did for me.
Oh no, I totally agree. I mean, the pick stung and stayed with you longer because you didn't have the benefit of the win, in 2 weeks. The walk-off. Mm-hmm. That helps. And the big game from Caleb there. This was just one of those, again, we've said it so many times this year, it being, anti-Chicago Bear. These are the games I go back, I believe it was 2018 or 2019, the Chiefs and Rams game. where it was just back and forth, touchdown, back and forth. As Bears fans, you're watching other teams do this. Now, is there good defense involved? Not overall, no, there's not. But these offensive shootouts, and it's kind of funny to say that 38 points is an offensive display, but that's where you are as a Bears fan. Scoring 38 in a game and scoring 38 in a loss, those are very few and far between for us. It felt different, but I had so much confidence in just watching Caleb on the sidelines. To me, there's a different demeanor to him on the sidelines. He was he'd watch the defense give up a touchdown. He's like, all right, we're up. Let's go. We'll give it back to you. And they did. And again, you're not gonna make every play. You're not gonna win every single game. And I was talking to Greg earlier about this. The only game that would give me some real nervous tension in the playoffs is if we would have had to have went to LA at some point to play. But beyond that, and I'm throwing Seattle in there too. I'm not afraid of anybody. Can we lose to anybody in the playoffs? 100%. It's the NFL. Shit happens. But I'm not looking at it like, oh fuck. There's, we're gonna have to do absolutely everything right to win this game. I just don't feel like that. I have confidence in this team, and it just feels weird because the defense is putrid. They have to step up. And I think it was Key's guy asking you, Phil, earlier in the chat, what can you do? And it's the simplest solution is you can't sit back. You have to attack. And you're going to end up giving up a big play, but you might create a big play. Got to blitz more. You got to create pressure. That's what it is.
Honestly, I know a lot of people are jumping on board, but I know a lot of people don't see the game that say things. So you could steal from me, and that's fine. I just wish people would credit TTNL sometimes, but I think I went on a tirade during the game, pointing out Tremaine Edmonds, and it's been 2 weeks of watching Tremaine just not have a feel, not being able to read, recognize, and attack and be aggressive. He made one tackle on a toss play. Other than that, he's waiting around like a defensive back. Now, I could take it from Nashawn Wright standing and waiting for contact sometimes, which he does. And he makes up for it in his length and his ability, but not as a fucking linebacker.
Before you move off Nashawn, I didn't know that I don't know if I missed it or what it was. I didn't realize that he was sick also until Ben brought that up. Because he didn't.
Yeah, I heard that he was sick in the a last mention by Biggs and Nashawn Wright. But what I see from Tremaine Edmonds, I don't know that any coach can't see. And that's my fear in regards to politics playing a role, because his salary's so big and that he was a starter before. It's clear that DeMarco Jackson earned the right to start and performed better. Now, Tremaine had a really good few games where he was moved from Mike to Will linebacker and he showed up. But on his return from injury, he's been a flat tire. And in this game, I'm talking, 15, 20 plays where he's the direct responsibility and Shanahan's going after his lack of football acumen. His ability, you have this kind of length, you got to get a deep drop in cover 2 and take away the deep in with your length. There's nobody fucking threatening underneath you. And you stop at 10. You got to be at 15 to 17. And take away that deep in cut. That last touchdown. And Brisker. Yeah, Brisker is at fault too. But if your fucking will linebacker gets to his proper depth, you're going to make the quarterback deter from throwing that deep in because you're 6'4" with that length and you're in the throwing zone because you're doing it's just over and over. The fucking Chris Collinsworth cum shots going all over the fucking place over Brock Purdy's 1 yard, Austin Booker juking fucking big Andrew Billings. Caleb has made shit like that for 50-yard throws. We're gonna suck someone's cock and balls because he fucking threw a 1 yard. And guess who's the culprit? Tremaine Edmonds, undisciplined. There's 3 guys there, Tremaine. Stay with your fucking guy. Stay with your responsibility, you selfish fuck. That's exactly how he would be addressed in my film room. Look at you here. What is your fucking responsibility? Him, coach. Why the fuck are you leaving? How many years have you fucking played in the NFL? They suck you in because you're fucking selfish and stupid at this point. It's pathetic.
Well, like you said, guessing. You can see he's guessing.
If I had to play him because the GM and President Kevin Warren are saying, well, he makes so much money, we got it. He is blitzing every fucking down. He's a liability out there. It's honestly evident. Now, I know there's a lot of guys sick. Sean Stewart, our guy, 11 guys.
Yeah.
Right? Hey, there's no excuse there. Go out there and you fucking give your best. DJ Moore probably shouldn't even have fucking dressed. He really didn't bring anything to the table. I would have liked to see PJ Richardson get out there. I feel like he would have fucking sprinted and hustled. You know the touchdown to Colston Loveland? DJ Moore decides to fucking just take it off.
Yeah.
Where am I going to do? I'm just fucking... I mean, it's up and down this relationship with DJ Moore for me. It really is. And I want to be happier, but those things, as you come to the precipice of the playoff. So this next game is another playoff game because you have to win this shit. And you can't sit here and put guys on the field that aren't going to give 110% for you, Ben. That's the reality of where we are, Shane, watching this football team.
You're not wrong, man. And it's the end of the day, you know, I'm going to give DJ credit for getting out there, but it was pretty clear, I think, that he's probably told him he's good enough to go out there, but essentially be a decoy. But in the NFL, man, it's tough. That's real tough in 4 quarters of football. And I mean, that's even more of a testament to Caleb Williams. And when you look at it, you look at the playmakers that were out there for you on offense on Sunday Night Football. You got a second-year quarterback, a rookie tight end, and a rookie wide receiver, and, you know, a rookie left tackle blocking out there. That's very important and critical moving forward for your franchise. But again, you heard an awful lot about the guys missing for San Francisco. You heard about the guys missing for Green Bay. Let's not pretend like the Bears aren't short people. And I know that we've been, and I don't want to say that we're down on Rome Odunze, but do you think in an offense, in a game like that, in a shootout, do you think Rome Odunze can make a difference? Do you think a healthy DJ Moore can make a difference?
That's why you're the smartest man, Shane. You
That's
don't
okay.
have a micro podcast. I know that.
Thank God.
So that's a really good point, none of which Chris Collinsworth brought up to the attention of the national audience. And
But he did point out two throws that weren't made.
So his agenda was clear. And if Lawrence Holmes wants to join the Chris Collinsworth parade, you have created exactly what people have criticized you, Lawrence. Your bias against Caleb Williams can't be hidden. If you're going to side with Chris Collinsworth, saying these are throws he's got to make, that anybody can make, and at the same time, you're just fucking wax poetic about Purdy's throw and skipping over the absolute dimes that are brought to you by Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson. In fact, the best throw of the whole entire game is the throw to Loveland on the out and up. And Chris Collinsworth spends fucking 15 to 20 minutes talking about the Ben Johnson's diet, how he diagrammed this play. It's the easiest fucking slant out and up. Oh yeah, Chris, it's so fucking complicated. No, it was the dime throw that you missed. And you're sitting there saying these fucking throws are easy throws. And I know good on some of these guys that I'm not on Twitter or X, but a few people sent me some of these football guys on X were calling out Collinsworth for the cockamamie bullshit he was selling, which it was. And I'm sorry, it irks me to no end because you have people with an agenda and those throws weren't easy throws. The first one, there's two free runners and he's rolling to his right and he's on his right foot. So now he's got to jump and try to release, and that causes the ball, which I will show you on tape, to carry. But if he's out of the pocket, nobody running on him, a.k.a. Josh Allen, and misses that throw, God be willing, criticize him. But you got two free runners. It's not an easy throw. It's one he's made, yes. But to say it was so easy and then to come back on the fucking Duvernay one and say the same shit, it's just, again, he's escaped, juked. Now he's got a guy in his face and he's trying to get it to Duvernay and it misses.
Right.
I mean, these aren't easy. If he's standing in the pocket, feet square, and misses the throw, by all means, I will be critical of it. That was a bad throw. He's got to hit that 100%. But like I said on After Dark last night, you Bears fans really embrace the reality of what is going on with the Bears and Caleb Williams, because if you watch other quarterbacks, I don't know, did you watch last night? Matthew Stafford, front runner for MVP. See his picks? You see his overthrows? Do you see his dimes? See his great throws that are dropped? This is the game. This isn't every play. He's got to be fucking perfect. You same asshats are out there fucking catering to Justin Fields, who couldn't fucking put no balls on the money. It was like 1 out of 28. And you wanted to keep this guy. Meanwhile, we're out here fucking watching a guy stand in the pocket on the throw to fucking Burden. Does anybody talk about the big fat fuck hitting him as he's releasing this? No, they're not. Like, this offensive line is interior okay. Dahlman had his worst game. His worst. And your quarterback stepping up into that. He's making shit happen. He escapes. He's a magician. He should be in the running for MVP because you ain't winning any of these games without this dude. Like, this isn't the defense saving us. This is Caleb Williams. And why am I so focused? Because it is an agenda that the media nationally has.
Phil, I don't honestly, I'll just disagree with you there. I think it's beyond nationally because you listen to local reporters, and whenever they say anything about Caleb, it's always ended well. Yeah, of course, yes. There's games like the other night where he misses too late. There's always a negative connotation thrown in there because they're so scared to go all in. That's why we take all the bullets. That's why we've taken all the bullets for years over this, because we've never wavered. I mean, Phil and I have been called racist, for Christ's sake, over this. Think of how pathetic that is. And then there's idiots out there listening to Coach JB spew his toxic bullshit.
Oh my! How
about
is
Caleb
he not
Williams?
Fucking removed from social.
It's
YouTube,
nuts.
Anything. This guy's the biggest homophobic fucking fat fuck, non-football, compassionate. He gives the worst name to football I've ever seen. He's an embarrassment to the game, to coaching, to anything. That guy. I will tell it to his face. Like, you are a travesty to football.
Well, that's the thing. In you know,
His
a lot of
focus
it
is on Caleb's fingernail paint.
Well, but Phil, these guys like
What
that,
a
and
douchebag.
It's like
new
Emmanuel Acho, all those guys, Shady McCoy. It's like engagement farming. You know, it's like the stuff that David Prince does on Twitter. You know, he'll put out a clip, and it's never his work. It'll always be doctored up a little bit, and then if you look at he has 50,000 followers, and then he follows like 90 people. It's people like that are. It's all about engagement farming, and listen, they're doing it because they're getting paid, and they're getting paid handsomely for it. So that's the way. But where was the one super chat from our guy Ken, Bear Down Ken? Like just like this, Layla Rahimi and Mark Grody were talking about not extending Caleb today. Well, first off, you can't extend Caleb. It's against the fucking CBA. You literally cannot do it. So that they're right there. But I mean, imagine that being a talking point this week when you're heading into the fucking playoffs for the first time since what, 2019, 2020, whatever it was.
Ah, my God. Grody was involved in this?
Who the fuck?
I love Mark Grody.
I do too, but Jesus
what
Christ.
What is going on out there?
Imagine that being a talking point this week.
Dude, how is that a talking point?
How
does it even come up? Caleb's contract? Me and you laughed when anybody, I don't know who said
that would
what.
be like saying, you really got to think about, listen, Luther Burden had a quad injury on the last play of the game. Mm-hmm. So does this affect his contract extension talks in 3 years?
How are you talking
up
about
next
this
on
today?
670 the score?
On 670 the score presents.
Ken, thank you for sharing that, and thank you for the super chat.
Thank you for the super chat, Ken. That is as pathetic as the next points that the Bears blog. He says the number 2 seed doesn't matter. You know who doesn't matter? The Bears blog.
Oh my
Avoid him. He is a travesty to football as well.
Listen,
go write a play about football. The Bears.
Go search up some of his tweets where he's like, he won't even watch a game. So don't go to him for anything football. Yes, he was
Bears blog.
He knew people that were, whatever. I'm not even going to go down that fucking vortex.
He knew people that were in the know at the time.
literally in.
So all up in, as we say. So that gave him not an ability to be analytical about the game of football. It gave him an insight of actually what was going on in the inside of the shittiest run organization that we have ever seen, and that was the Bears.
So here's the context from Sean. They were saying that they're not convinced that Caleb deserves a that seems more pathetic.
I think it's worse.
Yes.
I think it's worse.
Just like,
go on.
Holy fuck.
That's like What the fuck planet?
Well, you
Have
know
you watched quarterbacks here in Chicago?
he's 109 yards away from setting the all-time Chicago Bears single season yardage record over Eric Kramer. Oh yeah, by the way, he's in his second year and first year in an offense, and you're guessing. Well, you know, I'm not sure I want to pull the trick. Let's dive headfirst back into this fucking quarterback chaos. You know, let's do that.
Holy shit! All right. Wow.
But this is where Phil and I would be in trouble.
The score.
Because Phil and I would be on 670, and Layla and Mark would bring that up,
and I'd
be like, "Can you fucking stop?" I mean, are you dumb?
Swear. I had to learn the hard way.
Oh no! But you know where I'm
Can
going
you
with it.
two stop? No, it would be great radio to have us battling Grody and Layla. Is that her name, Layla?
Layla Rahimi.
Yeah. Layla Rahimi would loathe me. I have never agreed with anything you said, Layla.
We just gave you the exact context. Sean just provided it.
We just did.
Sounds like somebody's the Score fan.
We could have been a little bit late. Give him a break. But I love Mark Grody. Grody's come on the show. He's a friend of the network. I know all of these dudes watch our show. All of them. So I don't have any boundaries in talking about anything. Because if you're soft as puppy shit, which there are some of them that are so soft, they can't take handling their name being criticized for their own actions. And guess what? That's what this show is about. Everybody's on the table, including Shane and myself. So it's no different than Coach Ben Johnson having accountability for his football team and himself. So the soft-ass Bears beat reporters with some of the shittiest questions you'd ever want to hear need to get a little bit of a backbone. Do a better job covering the football team. If you're bringing up in context that you don't know if Caleb deserves a second contract when he's in fucking year 2 and he's about to break the all-time Bears record and has won, by the way, the NFC North, when 0 of you predicted that, could even think that. So now you're just sitting there on spoiled fucking time, tooting your own fucking horn, trying to gather clicks or controversy or whatever the fuck your plan is. I got news for you. All you're doing is giving us material to rip that ass because it's pathetic. It's completely disgraceful, to be honest, because you have no fucking pot to piss in regards to quarterbacks. So in the open of this show, I did the work watching tape. And from my experience watching all these years of quarterbacks coming out of college, I put Caleb over my previous number one, which was Andrew Luck and Peyton Manning. I had Luck over Manning. So the reality of where I put Caleb was over them. He's the best I've ever scouted. So that's where I stood in belief. Now, the Bears organization sucked. And then the national narrative went, well, the Bears organization, let's take a negative approach to Caleb. Let's talk about his nails. He's arrogant. Remember, his dad wants to own the team. You know, all these things, right? They layered them out. And me and Shane stood our ground every time. Then, on top of this, we had to withstand the Civil War that was the most pathetic Swiftie. The most pathetic Swiftie. You deleted your fucking tweets. That's how pathetic it was with your stances. All those fucking guys. No, take the hall, Sean Sierra. This guy ain't. Where are they now? Where are their stances now? I don't know. I don't follow it. But I know where we stood with number 18 every time. Because we knew the issue was Ryan Poles not pulling the cord on Eberflus. Said it right out the gate. Got to get rid of him. You got a quarterback opportunity, number 1 pick. Align those two up. They didn't. Right again. Now, still had to deal with the Civil War. Still had to deal with Caleb sucks. Still had to deal with it all. Nope. Showing you the fucking tape here. The tapeneverlies.com. Patron. Look at Caleb. Look at the shitty line. Look at the play calling. Look at the lack of a plan. Over and over showing, right? Then you get a new coach. What do Shane and I know about Ben Johnson as the new coach? I know he's a play caller. He had a check above Matt Nagy because Matt Nagy never was the OC. Never called plays, but Ben called plays for years, learned, came up, but he never was a head coach. And that was our worry. And I gave you the list down. Got to have an identity. Got to have accountability. Number 1, got to be yourself. He walks in the building himself. Walks in the building. Understood it. Has done everything. Has checked all the boxes. And here we are. And here Caleb is. Should be in the ballot for MVP. That's how good he's playing. Is he a done product? No. No. But let's call a spade here.
But that's the thing, Phil, and I'm glad you brought that up. And that's, and that I'm not into the labels in terms of, generational talent and all that bullshit. And some people use them. Some people believe in it. They like them, whatever. It doesn't matter. Listen, you can have all of the talent in the world. It doesn't mean that your process is always going to be correct or that you can just go out there and do whatever you want and it's going to be right. No, you can have all the talent in the world like a Jamarcus Russell and piss it away because you have no work ethic. You have no want to. You have none of that. So that's why I always laugh when people come to TTNL and say, oh, you said he's generational and you're not criticizing him enough. You're not criticizing him enough for my liking. You said he's generational. You saw that pick that he threw against Green Bay.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you
right.
Sound like EJ.
Oh, well, yeah, that's kind of who I had in mind.
There's always a
he's
let's
not
move the goalpost a little bit more.
Right. Well,
where's
y'all
your
said
standard?
Y'all said he's generational. Well, no, I didn't say that, but you have to understand what you can have all the talent in the world. You see it literally in every single sport.
Jeremy says he's a I would say, I don't know if I use the generational word, but
I think you did.
The
but I'm just
best I've ever scouted.
Right. You get my point, though, Phil. You can be the most talented at anything. You still have to work. There's still
100%.
There's still going to be bumps in the road.
You said a tremendous thing, and no one else said it. No one else has digested it. I think Cap regurgitated it and gave you credit on ESPN 1000, which is the better morning show, by the way. When Shane said, okay, let's just say the rumors of Caleb's work ethic under Eberflus, Waldron, who, by the way, we all found out they're not good coaches, right? Under them, his work ethic was in question. Say all of that is true, whatever that dude's article was. Then how the fuck, if somebody's not doing all the work and puts up those numbers that he did in that chaos, then he is clearly the generational.
And what
talent.
it means is if you want to take Tyler Dunn's article,
yes,
and just believe everything in it, you know what he wrote is gospel. If If that's the train that you want to ride, go ahead. So if everything that he said about Caleb Williams is true, and just specifically the numbers that he put up in his first year, 3,500, 20, and 6. If he did that without working, without studying, by skipping out on meetings, by not being engaged, by being a complete diva, then he is the single most talented football player in the history of the NFL if he did that. As a rookie, surrounded by a fucking circus.
A circus that we have never seen.
There's no other way. And even if you want to move the goalposts, well, people said that he was coming into the greatest position ever for a rookie quarterback. Yeah, that was based on the talent. It wasn't based on Eberflus. It wasn't based on Waldron. It wasn't based on the coaching staff that was completely unprepared and inept to handle it. And you got to throw Ryan Poles in there too. I still, for the life of me, if you wanted to give Ryan Poles a life raft because he drafted Caleb Williams, the only thing that you have to realize is the first thing that he did, along with Matt Eberflus, once they knew that they were getting Caleb Williams, the very first thing that he did was hired Shane Waldron. That was the first fucking thing he did to usher in this next era of the Chicago Bears. And I know there's lots to talk about, but it's that shit.
No, we have to address it. Get
on the fucking.
You're
behind this quarterback
right.
Because, listen, if you want to, can anything happen in these playoffs? Yes, and that includes Chicago shocking the fucking world and going to the fucking Super Bowl. That is part of this. Can it happen? Yes. And you know who's going to be there? It's going to be your quarterback. That's going to step up, and your quarterback is going to be the leader in all of it. And then that's still not going to be good enough because, it's going to lead the score that, well, we'll pick up his fifth-year option, but do we really want to pay? I mean, get right the fuck out of here. I don't want your contract to be extended at your job either, if you're saying that, because you're a moron.
100%. I think Caleb just, and I know a couple people, not as many as the Bears blog. I know a few people in the building, and I know from them, one of them happens to be a college football Hall of Famer. One of them tells me that Caleb watches the show here. And so does a lot of the players. Well, Caleb, Shane, and Phil appreciate you. We appreciated you coming out of college.
Oh, yeah.
Coach O called me on the phone last night in the car, and it was kind of, I don't know, what's the term? Ironic that Tate, it's just me, Tate, and Steph going, and Tate's like, Dad, even though we lost, Caleb Williams was so good, Dad. I just wish he could have just thrown that ball a little higher to I go, yeah, and the phone rings, and it's Coach O out of nowhere. Hey, I didn't want to bother you last night, but I'm telling you right now, that quarterback, oh my God, if you can't see what he could do, oh my God. He's like, our quarterback here in New England's good, but if he was here with us, we wouldn't have lost the fucking game.
Drake May is playing. Drake May has exceeded my expectations.
May.
Yeah.
He was like, Phil, Caleb is on a different level. I go, Dad, it's amazing. It's great to know that when you put in the time and the work and you surround yourself with great people. I mean, we've got great people helping out. I mean, Sean Stewart, can't thank you enough. Kerry Franklin flew me out to Chicago to see the Bears opener. I mean, what kind of fucking amazing fan and friend is that? The things they've done, generous and just amazing. All of you fans that are ambassadors of this network, I'm not trying to create controversy in any. I'm trying to tear down the bullshit. I just am tired of the manipulative process. That's a young kid giving everything he has for this franchise, for this city, for his career, his family, and the love of the game of football. You could just tell how much a player loves the game, and it starts to scream down to people around him. Joe Tooney goes out there and says, I wish I could have fucking got that block for Caleb on that last throw. He would have scored. And he's right. If he could have came and hit that guy so he can get one more half a second. This game is a game of inches. Seconds are inches. Caleb rips that to Walker, and it's a touchdown. And the reality of that is just, it resonates with me. We finally have a quarterback that's better than every quarterback in the NFC North. It's not even a doubt. The ceiling, the floor is better, and the ceiling is much higher than them all. And the reality of that fucking panics the Lions, the Packers, the Vikings. It's not even a question. So I don't understand the ignorance of the 670, the score. We're not going to extend him yet. I'm doubting it. What are you doubting? This is a quarterback in its infancy. And I know some people get really upset, or I saw some comments about, I hate that you guys say we're a year ahead. Or it's only the truth, because the expectation for even me was, I don't know if we're going to win the North this year. I will admit I didn't see that. I did predict 10 wins, and I thought that'd be enough to get us in the playoffs as a wild card. We fucking won the NFC North. We got a swag shop with NFC North. Good, better, best of the North, motherfuckers. So we got a different kind of animal growing and building. And I've never doubted my ability. Never was good at math. Steph wishes I was good at being able to do shit at the house with like construction and be handy. I don't have those skills. But the one superpower I have, always had, so I could go into the gym, I could go into the volleyball game, basketball game, football game, pick out the best. Know I'm short, right? And know where to fucking put these guys on the playing field. This kid's a tight end. You're a left tackle. You're a center. I'm going to make this guy my center. That's my superpower. So when I put that into analyzing the sport that I know, backwards and forwards, I've had a pretty good run of things. And so has Shane. So if anybody's followed this network since the beginning and followed us through the Civil War and all these chapters, you will know we have no doubt stayed the course of truth, and that's Caleb Williams will be your franchise. And that has come to fruition this season. He's the best.
The San Francisco game only solidified it for me more.
Exactly. Exactly. I don't know how.
It's not being a homer. Listen, I have no problem. Listen, were we excited? Did Phil and I have Mitch Trubisky as our top quarterback? Nope. Were we excited that the Bears realized that they needed to bring in a quarterback? Yes. We gave Mitch every chance, pointing out his positives, his flaws, just like we did for Jay Cutler and every quarterback before them. You saw our reactions to Justin Fields on draft night. We were excited, tried to give him every chance, but when you see repeated flaws over and over and over again on tape, at some point you have to pivot. And the biggest thing against us when we were pointing out the negative aspects of Justin's game, there was a contingent of people out. He's still wearing the Bears colors. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. As a fan, you should want what's best for your team. We all want to get to the playoffs. I don't want to just get to the playoffs. I want to win the whole motherfucking thing so I can come on here and drop fucking nukes. The night we win the fucking Super Bowl, it's going to be a fucking 10-hour show. I'll tell you right now. And I am going to call every motherfucker out. I'll go on every single fucking show. I'll bring on every fucking hater on the show. And I'll remind them exactly what we said and what we talked about.
Start with Lawrence Holmes first.
I don't think Lawrence would come on. He hates us both. But
Lawrence is so scared. He's scared to come on because where's Sean King? One of our fans put that in last year after every
all over
loss.
the place. Yeah.
Sean King. Let's bring Sean King on to talk about Caleb Williams.
Well, that's what I had to laugh. I should see if I can find that with Zach Zaidman on with Lawrence Holmes saying, Lawrence, there was fans putting up signs at the driveway at Hallis Hall saying
Lawrence was one of them.
To build around Justin, to keep him. And Lawrence is laughing. Lawrence was in that camp.
Exactly.
He wasn't putting up signs.
Fraud.
But he wanted to build around Justin. Hit the mythical hall. You fucking got it. It's wearing number 18. That is the hall. By the way, I don't want to hear the draft picks. Because guess what? Lawrence Holmes also is not a Ryan Poles fan. So you want to give him more ammo to shoot shit up? No, he got it right at the quarterback position.
It's hilarious to me. Like when I wrote our original content, which is on there, you can go back to the video and I go, I see John Elway. Now everybody sees John Elway. And remember at the time, Shane, people, oh, that's high stakes. Then Matt Waldman comes on and hears me say, I see that. I see that too. Then it changes. Like, this is Elway, Mahomes, and Marino in a body. Like, that's the kind. Like, you have athleticism, a quick fucking like that release. He doesn't even get. He just flicks that fucking ball to Burden.
Let me answer this. I am no fucking chance am I doing a Super Bowl watch along. No fucking way.
God, I could never do that. I mean, laugh at some of these guys that are just watching the game. Like those Packer dude, Nagler, and the other nerd.
Yeah.
And here we are, 3rd and 10, Shane. I know we've done a couple preseasons. I can't do that.
Super Bowl, no.
Super Bowl, I'm sitting there fucking.
Listen, I'm one of the floor. I'm one of those guys, and I know I'm different than 99% of people. I don't want a bunch of people in where I'm watching the fucking game being loud and shit. I want to. I'm usually sitting here with my son. My daughter will come in every once in a while, but I don't want a lot of people around doing shit and partying. I mean, in the fucking Super Bowl, definitely not. We can party after and party up to the kickoff. I just can't do it during the game.
Mike, I gotta be clear with you, buddy. Gotta pay attention. Talk about Marino's release.
Release.
An arm. Nobody has Caleb's escapability. Nobody. Patrick Mahomes is close. Caleb, the numbers will tell you. The eyes told me. The eyes told me. The fact that Caleb Williams' lower body strength is what it is, it's exceeded what I even thought that he was going to be able to do on the NFL level. I mean, he pulls remember the Titans?
Yeah.
Sunshine with the fucking guy on a free run over and comes at his back. He just ducks and flips him over. I mean, that's what Caleb Williams is like a fucking ninja in the pocket. We have not seen that. Fran Tarkington has escapability. This dude's running 21 miles an hour outside the pocket. There is a level of escapability you can't even put into it. And that's, remember, he had 60 something sacks last year, right?
68 or something like that.
Shane, he probably should have had 168.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he never got credit. None of them. But they just took a PFF stat and ran with the 68, but never looked at the tape and said, oh my God, this kid should have been murdered. And the fact that he threw only 6 interceptions his rookie year in that utter chaos should have been applauded, not asked for more interceptions. Carm and Lawrence, you're all in that fucking brigade of stupidity. It doesn't make any sense to football. None. I sit here, stand by it. These motherfuckers are waiting to pounce to try to come at me and Shane. I have no problem because everything I stood and stated has come to fruition of truth. It's just it.
I
don't have an agenda. I don't want Caleb. Oh, he's got to be great because I said it. I want him to be great for the Bears.
Phil, he was sacked 68 times last year, 23 times this year. But still, I mean, I had on the Hogan Johns podcast today. Listening to they recorded it yesterday, and they were talking again about completion percentage. And well, I don't think, I think that was too high of a goal for Ben. It's a fucking it's a goal to get to. It wasn't a demand. It wasn't a fucking prerequisite. Again, and I'll repeat what I've said. Jared Goff didn't hit that until year 9 in the NFL. That 70% goal. And that was year 3 under Ben Johnson.
It's pathetic. The completion percentage, we've laughed and poo-pooed at it. And I don't have any qualms telling anybody to their face that is the dumbest thing. It doesn't metric into the game because it doesn't include throwaways and drops. It just has a measuring aftermath. That's it. That's the score based on the amount of attempts versus how many are caught. No coach is caring about that shit in year 1. What did he do? Did he make the right throw? Did he scramble and throw it away to save the drive? That is not or should not be penalized. And when you have a bunch of nerd herds and the blog boys commissioning some sort of statistical breakdown that analytically has no value, just doesn't. It supersedes a narrative and it becomes a destructive tool to feed meatballs, to be on the score saying, I don't know. I mean, this caller the other day with hoodie and cap, Greg, I listened to him. I'm like, what the fuck game did he just watch? Blaming Caleb for the loss against the Niners. And I'm like, oh my Lord. Like, this world that we live in. Like, I love the game of football.
It'll be coming back, Keys. We'll be.
Oh, it'll be in there.
Yeah.
John will get it in there tonight for you. This guy, Sean Stewart, has taken over the swag shop. And there's one of the new hoodies in there. I love the TTNL on the sleeve. And you get the good, better, best of the North. You got Caleb doing the American Sign Language for bear. Also saying, I'm cold as ice. And then you got I'll show him the blue one because I'm getting one of those. That blue one. Yeah, the ice cold one. The fucking icicles falling off. And shout out to our guy Chad Angle for making the graphic. Teacher Chad. Like,
Teacher Chad.
When we say TTNL as a family, we always mean it. You got the draft mob hoodies in there.
But not yet.
Franklin.
We don't need to be talking about draft mob yet.
Not yet. So who are you going to take with the first?
You guys think about trade for Max Crosby to amp up this pass rush for the playoffs.
Oh, man. Willie, I just hope he doesn't play. He's a special teams guy in my mind now. I would love to see DeMarco on the field with Edwards. I think that would make your linebacker unit really good. And then you're just worrying about replacing Brisker next year. You just got to find a better safety back there that is going to be able. The thing that frustrates me is what Kyle Shanahan did was watch the Bears versus the Packers and saw Willis read option off of Montez and Dominique Robinson and your outside linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And it was 4th and 2? And he meshed and pulled and had the whole fucking sideline, right? And guess what? Shanahan says, okay, I'm going to put that in my bank. Sure enough, ran it 3 times. 3!
Right.
With Purdy, for fuck's sake. And Purdy's outrunning Montez, Dominique, Tremaine. Fuck out of here. Play quarterback. The end. Now, this week, you don't have to worry about it with soft golf. Just fucking blitz this motherfucker every down. Stop. Your 4-man rush is non-existent. Got to create it. You don't have a pass rush. You just don't. The defense is your Achilles heel.
So out of the top, what can we say here? Let's go like top.
I will say this, good vibes. I guarantee Caleb Williams has evaded. I mean, we've seen him evade free runs. I would love to see the number 2. I'll actually go back tomorrow since I'm off because I'm going to record the show, the tape tomorrow and put it up for a little New Year's Eve special. So I'm going to go back and count how many times he evaded free rush and made a play. It's definitely in the 20s. What he's doing is making your offensive line better, and you're right. He is a multiplier. And there's Kerry Franklin backing him up. So that alone is a haul. It's a haul that none of these guys on the radio are ever talking about. And it's unfortunate because Caleb gets overlooked sometimes in regards to that. So head over to the swag shop.
Let me ask you this, Phil. The top 12 completion percentage leaders in the NFL 2025, how many in the top 12 are going to the playoffs?
Okay.
And even this is going to be slanted too because 2 of the names are on the same team in the top 12. So that slants it. So out of the top 12, how many playoff quarterbacks?
5.
No, you were close.
4.
4. And Brock Purdy and Mac Jones are on the same team. Some of the elite names are up there, though. Kyler Murray, benched, 68.3%. Jared Goff, not in the playoffs, 68.3%. Daniel Jones, career year, 68%. Tua Tagovailoa, benched, 67.7%. Geno Smith, given a huge deal in Vegas, 67.4%. Dak Prescott, your NFL passing leader, 67.4%. So yeah, let's not fucking worry about that. Please. It's what that is. It's there's something negative we can focus on. Because we don't really believe in the Bears. That's where that all started. That's where it all started.
Last time I checked, Caleb Williams has an NFL record for amount of throws without an interception, with the least amount of interceptions. And it's
45 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. The only player in NFL history with a higher touchdown to interception ratio is Aaron Rodgers to start off.
Well, we'll have to put a TTNL Iceman Award hoodie.
But he can't play under center.
Oh,
remember
when we showed everybody?
Wait a minute. Wait. He can't play in structure. Remember?
Yeah.
Listen, that hero ball is not going to play in the NFL. Remember?
I do remember that too.
Can't bring that Hollywood to Chicago. Remember?
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I remember all these things. Don't worry.
Still have the card. I still have the Greg Gabriel card right here.
Greg Gabriel, Swift. They've deleted those past commentaries.
He didn't play good after the Notre Dame game. It's just a fact. I don't know about you guys, but the numbers right here: 1,612 yards, 124 for 185. That's a 67% completion percentage, by the way. 7 touchdowns, 1 interception, with another 5 rushing touchdowns. That was after the Notre Dame game, which, if you were a TTNL Network patron, we went through and showed you when they said that how awful of a game it was. We showed you why that was also a lie.
100%.
And I have an
interception. They counted in the
entire library of tweets from people that worked in the NFL, people that used to work in the NFL, people that currently work in the NFL. Bears ain't taking Williams. I can tell you that right now. Same people that said that Tyler Warren was the only blue chip tight end, and if he was on the board for the Bears, it was a given. He was the pick because they know. Nope. Guess what? You don't.
Survey says the top 5 answers on the board.
Yeah. You're a dumbass. Ding, ding, ding.
They had their journey to diminish and destroy. Meanwhile, we were out here with Cap promoting chase greatness. Stop settling. And even Cap took strays for that stance. And, you know, we talk to him all the time. So, like I said, we hold everybody accountable. I will break Cap's balls and vice versa. But deserves his flowers. Stood in the Caleb pocket. And that's where we've been. And we will continue to do that. And this is therapeutic for a lot of people that have young kids growing up, they're going to have a different experience than you because they're going to actually have a fucking quarterback to root for. So my kids are all excited with their Caleb Williams poster because I was in Chicago. Thank you, Carrie. And my boy Sean Stewart and I went across the street from where we were in Wrigleyville at that bar, which was dope. And Ocho Cinco was there, and Gregory, Buddy the Elf Braggs was there. And I'm like, I'm going to go look at a jersey, maybe a Dunze or a Caleb jersey for the boys. And they were like $142. I'm like, what? Give me the fucking knockoff. I'm never paying that shit. So I say,
yeah.
I'm not buying none of that. And then I turn and Sean, I'm like, oh, they have posters. Do they have a Caleb? And sure enough, they had a Caleb Williams poster. And now that hangs in my son's room. Like, I had a Walter Payton poster. I had a Ricky Henderson poster. I had Walter and Jim McMahon, the Chicago Vice.
Yeah.
I had that poster. I also had what was the one with all the defensive linemen for the Bears? McMichael, Dent, Hampton.
Oh, yeah. Shit.
I had that. I'm
I had
showing
that too.
I grew up in that time. I was proud of my team. Wearing my fucking Chicago Bears starter jacket every day until it was spring. And my mom got me one of those Chicago pairs, the Junkyard Dogs.
Yep.
That was it. Look at him. Sean Stewart, Robert, you got it as well. I don't want to leave anybody out. Alex H was there, the original Alex H.
Yep.
The American version. Where has the Canadian version been?
He's
Is he doing all right?
Yeah. He's doing good. He's doing good.
There's big Brad Wendling. Wendling. Sounds like a safety. The boys are starting their first episode of Stranger Things. Mom has agreed to allow them to watch it.
Oh, yeah? Never seen it.
Already screaming background. Well, can you get me my Chicago Bears starter jacket in Korea, Shane? I fucking love that jacket.
Yeah.
I need it back. It was buttons. They didn't have zipper. It was buttons, Shane. It had a
Starter
stripe.
jacket with buttons?
Yeah. The starter jacket was buttons. It did not have a zipper. Anybody else remember?
I don't remember the.
It was all buttons.
Was it just?
I'm not talking about the starter puffy giant pullover quarter zip.
Right.
Mine was all navy, a C here.
Yep.
Buttons up, and there was lines on the sleeve.
You can get it on eBay right now.
Come on.
Yeah, you can.
How much?
Well, what size do you need? That's what matters.
XL. I like mine a little big.
Um,
Wear a hoodie, my TTNL white hoodie with the starter jacket for the Super Bowl when we get there.
Well,
that's my goal.
Let me add this for you. The vintage.
There it is. I could see it.
$67.95.
Oh, that's not bad. That is it. Yep. See the buttons?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I fucking love that. I had the fucking jeans, the Bugle Boy jeans. My fucking shell-toed Adidas.
There you go.
With fat laces that were orange. And I would rock that and walk out. Oh, I'm going to fucking get that.
I'm going to send you the link.
Yeah, send me the link. What I've never bought from eBay. Does that
What?
mean I got to bid, or can I just straight up buy it? I've never
Oh no,
bought-
you can do a buy it now.
Let me blue satin bomber style baseball varsity jacket. That's a lot to say, but I'm fucking getting this shit. Fuck it. I didn't get one gift for me. Let's go crazy.
Let's go crazy.
Thank you for bringing that back. I wore that shit every day. That thing fit me from 5th grade to 8th. Oh, 9th grade, I couldn't really wear it anymore. And I was working on other jackets. Will Adunze be back?
I don't think it makes any sense to bring him back for the final regular season game. I mean, maybe they want to give him a game, but I mean, if you've waited this long, I don't know. How do you feel about Travion Diggs? I'm going to Al Harris and see what Al Harris has to say. And if he wants
Al
him,
says yes.
yeah,
Agree.
because that's all it would take for me. And I think you get involved just to keep him away from Green Bay.
Yeah.
He's definitely got his warts, but is he better than Nick McLeod?
Yeah, he is. And Nick got hurt, right?
So,
well, I think that you hit a home run there because that's exactly what I would say. Nobody would know more than Al Harris. And if Al said, yo, you're good, then get him in here because he's an upgrade. And that's what you're looking for.
yeah, it
Someone
sounds
that's
like
gonna fucking make a play.
Sounds like Luther's fine, quad injury, and if you go back to BHL when I wasn't reviewing the play, so you could see it, but I was watching it in the background. I had mentioned that it looked like he got hit in the thigh, and they're saying quad injury, and Luther himself essentially said he's fine after the game. But I mean, I guess they can flare up, but
I think Burden will be fine. Especially if you're talking to the media afterward. Probably just got a fucking deep fucking Charlie horse. Trust me, I've gotten them in football games.
oh, especially at the end of the game that you've been, kicking your ass
I
on.
was not watching him in the play. You saw it?
Well, he was right there with Janae Walker.
With Walker or another player?
No. It's a player from San Francisco.
Well, then that's all it is. You call it contusion. I call it Charlie horse. It's a black and blue. You get into the whirlpool and you fucking let that fucking thing blow.
We used to have this one kid in school that was the fucking worst, and he would fucking sneak attack you, and he'd come up and he'd say, "Hey, my name's Charlie Horse," and fucking nail it, dude. He almost knocked me right the fuck out one day. He caught me fucking square. And
Where? In the face or the arm?
No, dude, in my fucking leg. I wasn't even fucking prepared. Right on the side of my fucking leg. And I totally focused on something different. And oh my God, all of a sudden he just full fucking force right into fucked me up.
Yeah, I didn't pay attention to that because I just been focused on the whole DJ Moore. Then I'm watching. I'm like, sucks. But sucks that it ended like that. But I will tell you this. I've received many a 49er fan text like, bro, I was nervous as fuck. Your guys played great. And all that kind of, the opposite of Packer fans. So I don't know what anybody's speaking on in regards to this quarterback. I just tuned it all out and was working on the house the last day. don't even know what day it is. It's Tuesday. That's how crazy this
That's well,
yesterday I did all this work. Today I did all this work.
yeah.
That's what I've been doing. I literally woke up at 11 o'clock this morning. Steph let me sleep in. I'm like, where
holy
the
fuck.
fuck am I? I woke up at 6:30 to piss. I was like so tired. I came back, and then the dog started barking at 8. And Steph must have got up and took the dogs for me. And I passed out and woke up at 11. 270 yards to 4,000.
190 to beat, or 109 to beat Eric Kramer. And then he needs a massive game to hit the 4K 30. Need 5 touchdown passes.
I say he's
But
gonna
again,
do it.
honestly,
care
I
if
don't
he
even
just-
fucking care. I don't. Give me the dub. I want the W. That's
The W is so
Yep.
important. Don't listen to the Bears blog because he's football illiterate. You want to win to get the number 2 seed 100 out of 100 times.
yeah, because the fucking
want
number 1 seed
you
can get knocked off, and then
everything goes to you.
yeah,
Can you
everything's
imagine
coming through.
telling you're a Bears fan and it doesn't matter? What the fuck are we doing here? Those are the guys you don't allow in your coaching staff or football room. Those are the guys the Bears have always hired.
Right.
How about that? Winning, it might cost a little bit too much to get a good coach. Let's go with a medium level one.
Right.
Right? I've always gone between CHO and TTNL. CHO didn't like the fact that I roasted Komet, so I can't super chat anymore. Well, you could super chat here.
So yeah, Torino, I would suggest you go listen to Ben Johnson.
Or just sign
in
up
the presser. Yeah.
I'll show
Be
you
a patron.
why.
Yeah, it's not. No. Is he open? Yes, but it's not. That's not the read at all. And I mean, Ben
He throws it there. The safety's coming out of the stack around to take the angle, and now you're going to deal with a chase to the goal line. You don't throw it.
no, and
And
Ben
also, you have. I'll show you number 47 or 41's the D end. He flattens out to try to jump to take away the angle of that pitch. So now Caleb's going to have to throw it a little bit higher. Thus, that safety's going to have more time. See, I'm breaking it down for you without the tape. But I will break it down for you.
Yeah, and DJ was not an option on the last play. I mean, that would have been.
Dude, if he got a glimpse of him and he could make the throw, I won't say that he couldn't. That's not true that he couldn't. He could. It's not hard for his arm. He's throwing it over everyone's head, getting it out to DJ Moore. What the problem is, DJ needs to run in 10 yards so he can see him.
Right.
Visually.
He looks like a 3rd grade kid playing a basketball game that's
Exactly.
saying I'm open.
What do
He
you
stands right there? Yes,
kid
DJ is
hanging
open.
back? What do you
But my
call
God,
that? Rim hanging?
This
What
is, and again, I'm not pointing out specific people, and if you get offended by me saying this, then fine, be pissed off. But this is what happens when people watch tape or look at a screenshot from somebody that thinks that they know what they're talking about,
this Polaroid
and
scout.
saying, "Oh fuck, look, he's open. Why didn't you just go there?" It doesn't work that way. It really doesn't. You have to know the context of the play. And it's like Phil said, could he make the throw? Yeah, Phil, where was that on the list of options?
I'm telling you, from the Jim Larison seats, the Kerry Franklin seats, everybody could see he's open. In Madden, because you're playing as a third person in the air. You as a player can visually see. But if you're playing within the helmet and there's guys chasing after you and your left tackle misses his block and your left guard is running over and there's a 300 pound, your eyes are here. You're looking. Watch his head. He never looks to the back corner. Now, here's a thought. If the play was designed to crisscross, sneak out a player, roll left, look, fuck everybody, we got you, then yeah, that's the design. But it wasn't. DJ should technically run back 10 yards. You have 20 yards of space. Run back 10, get in your quarterback's line of sight. And then Caleb could actually see him at the last second. Woo, there he is. Boom. That's the whole point of scramble drill. The play got broken down from the interior. No one talks about the dude came running free on the last play. They're rushing 2. And he comes free. And he jukes the guy, spins out to the left. The D end escapes Trapillo. Now you got 2 guys chasing him. So exactly what Ben said. You got your whole identity right in front of you. It's on me as the head coach. Then the quarterback comes out. It's on me. I got to be better. We got to execute. Everybody's holding themselves accountable. That's all you could want as a fan, as a coach, as this football team moves forward. We hope the O-line could play better on the final play. What would my play have been? My play would definitely be under center because I'm at the, what was it, the 3 or 2?
2, I believe.
So I want a run threat. I want something to keep those fucking backers so they can't drop everybody. Right? And then I'm either giving that fucking ball and down blocking, trapping that outside, or I'm action to the right side of the fucking field with a delay, tight end sneaking backside, open in the left. That's my safety throwback. Everything's here. If I got it, I take it. It's not there. You're getting the sneak, the tight end that fucking blocks and falls down and then creeps back door. That slip out. That would have been, and I would have rolled him right, not left. He went left because he had to escape the pressure. So that's what it definitely been under center. 100%. Because I want the run action. Then they can't drop. They have to fucking account for a run.
Right.
Maybe I would have ran the ball. Honestly.
Thought about that today.
Fucking Manun guy. Right off tackle. Right behind Darnell Wright. Cover block. Bring Joe Tooney around and a tight end and just fucking bring the tight end in motion, wham block, double team that end, fuck, get him in there. You score, and that's it. And that's what you learn. If Ben's watching,
right,
motion power out inside zone to the right side. Bring the tight end, Loveland as the wing. You got Cole playing tight end on the right. So we're in 2 tight ends, 1 back, 2 receivers. Gonna motion the receiver short, have him step up, bring the wing back. Now I've identified it's man-to-man. Bring Loveland across. He's wham blocking the end. We're double teaming the end. So Cole and Loveland got the last guy in the line of scrimmage. The receiver out here is short split. He's going to attack the outside linebacker. Just go block him. They're already playing man. We've established that your corner's going with him. But none guy is going to hit right inside the guard's ass. Looking. If it's not that, you bounce and you get to the cone. Score. There it is. Boom. Touchdown. Bears win. Manungai's the hero.
Look who we have in the chat, Phil. It's Packer fan.
Oh.
This is for you, kid.
Pretty good might have been part of. Oh my God.
You're only as good as your last game against the Bears, kid.
How many people thought this show was ending?
Oh, that's I read the comments. You think I'm gonna let them win? Hell no.
Scottish Bear thought it was definitely. I'll admit, I was with Scottish Bear. Is this the end?
I was debating, but we got this.
I mean, if I'm going to root for a team, I want to give it all I got.
Next play. Pass. 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 Pass.
There was no rhyme or reason.
Drove down the field. Mr. Montgomery breaks a huge run. If he scores on the run, you don't got to worry. But you do got to worry because he gets tackled at the freaking 15.
There was no rhyme or
Next play.
Bold predictions.
Bold predictions.
Week 18. Bears versus Lions. Ben Johnson. Dan Campbell. The rematch. My son said to me tonight, we're not going to give up 55 again, are we? And I'm like, well, our defense does suck, but I don't think we're going to. We'll see.
Oh, man. The thing I worry about is Williams running those deep overs.
Yeah.
With fucking Brisker standing still.
Oh, and you gotta worry about Jahmyr Gibbs too, and Demo. I mean, you couldn't stop one running back last week. Now you're gonna have two coming in. But what do you? What say you?
I believe the Bears are gonna win this game. I don't think the Lions are into it. They've checked out. I do think there'll be some animosity with St. Brown and Caleb and the rivalry, but I think the Bears are going to win 35-17.
Wow, the blowout.
17, yeah. I think the Bears coach really is taking that loss to heart and is going to have these guys ready. And I think Manungai is going to have a big day, Shane. I'm talking 158 yards and 2 touchdowns.
That is bold.
And
we'll take
Caleb
it.
will break the record, Shane.
So he's going to rush for over 150, and Caleb's going to break the Bears record, or he's going to hit 4K?
Oh, he's breaking the Bears record 100%.
So it's 109.
What does he need? 270?
270 to hit 4K. So in true Chicago Bears fashion, the Bears will blow them out and they'll get 269.
260. 260. 260. I don't know. I don't care about the record. I hope he breaks it in my heart. My heart of hearts, I want him to break it, but it's not important to me. But if we were going to bet, I'm going to say Ben knows about the record and is going to break the record. So he gets 280.
Slick, how do you know we haven't?
We did it the first game of his career. Me and Tate at my house, Steph painted our nails.
I didn't paint mine because I don't want Jalen Johnson headhunting and taking me out intentionally. As a Bears fan, Slick. People are odd.
Slick still believes that?
I'm sure he does, but that's fine.
Durham Smythe touchdown.
Oof, that's definitely bold.
Where else do we? Bear Truth says Caleb's going to get. Scottish Bear says 38-24.
Mm-hmm.
0. 51-21 Bears. Caleb, 5 TDs.
Well, he wants him to get to that would put him at 30.
Iceman will go over 4,000 yards. God, I love Bears football, man. Football in general is so great.
Well, and the best thing about it is this Sunday is not it.
That's it. We haven't been
yet.
this. We've not been playoff football in a long time.
Yeah.
So if we get the number 2 seed, we still play the first weekend, right? We don't get a bye. Only
the number 1 seed, yeah.
So we're not getting the number 1 seed.
And I'm fine with that. That doesn't bother. Listen, and even like the resting the players bullshit, you're not the fucking Chiefs that have been there, done that year after year after year after year. You're the Bear. You're a young fucking football team that's in the first year of this offense. No, you need to go out there and they need to play. And I know not everybody agrees with that. I'm giving you what I believe in. I don't think that they should sit. I know you're risking injury, but it doesn't matter. It's the fucking NFL. You're going to get hurt when you get hurt. Go out there and fucking play. And I'm perfectly fine with that.
Well, get out there. What's your prediction, Shane?
My prediction is the Chicago Bears 34, the Detroit Lions 20.
34-20.
Yep. Bold prediction. Caleb has back-to-back 300-yard.
There you go.
Games. That'll put him over the 4K.
There you go.
But he's going to come up short on the 30 touchdowns. So I'll give him 3 touchdowns. I think Ben Johnson is the type of guy that will smile and pat you on the back. And right now he's watching Detroit tape and he's not even watching the game. He's watching Lions coaches on the fucking sidelines and their fucking demeanor and their smiles after they won 55-20. And he's writing each one of those motherfuckers down. And he's going to fucking remember it on Sunday. And if the Bears get up, you may not see them run on 3rd and 1. You may see Caleb go deep for a fucking touchdown down the sideline to Luther Burden on 3rd and 1 as a fuck you to all of them. And that's my head coach, and I fucking love it.
I love it. I love it. That would be amazing. What's the weather going to be like?
It's supposed to. Greg Braggs is going to the game.
Oh,
he will be there. Yep, and it's not supposed to be that like 37-ish, I believe. But for Jared Goff, that's not temperature controlled. And listen, you're a veteran football team. You're a guy in year 10, and you're not going to the playoffs. Jahmyr Gibbs hasn't gotten his extension. And is he going to go out there and fight for the 2 or 3 extra yards when he doesn't have that, generational wealth locked up. I understand he was a top 12 pick, but I'm just saying, you're right. Are they going to be bought in? I think that's part of it. I really do.
So they haven't played outside in 7 weeks.
That matters.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Now we're getting snow involved. Keeps going down. It started at 37.
Has Kerry Franklin made his decision yet? As he was talking about,
I think he says he's going to this.
Well, I know he's going, but he was talking about staying.
Mr. Franklin?
Staying right there.
Mr. Franklin?
He better buy fucking 50 puzzles if he's staying there till the playoff game. He better buy the fucking puzzle store. Honey, I'm home.
He would have. I don't want to ruin what I told him when we were at the puzzle store.
Yeah.
Because he wanted to buy like 3 puzzles. And I said, no, just buy 1 so you could come back and buy another.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Or he could just give her 1 and have the other ones in reserve.
He doesn't want to bring all that shit on the flight.
Oh, no. He can roll it up, put it in his cold tub.
Oh, Steward's painting his nails. Fuck Green Bay.
Imagine how big Steward's fucking nails are. Dude's like 7'3". Yeah.
6'8". He's a big dude. I don't even have the pleasure of knowing you the last time. Was it? Is it our first? Yeah, he's right. Because we were at the old network with the double doink, right?
Oh, yeah.
I literally fell on my basement rug.
I still hear my son fell to the floor and began crying that night. So Jesus.
I had a tear in my
7
eye.
years ago. See, he was 7
I
years
still
old.
remember you saying, Courtney, do you think there's an issue that they're not addressing this before the playoffs? Like, it'll be so Bears that this comes up, and it did. The defensive issues are both coaching and personnel, Joe.
More personnel than coaching, though, in my book.
Yeah, but he's in charge.
Yeah.
And it's by choice. That's why.
I mean, it's like having a piece of shit and then having a piece of shit with nuts in it. You know what I mean? It's choose one. They both stink.
Appreciate you, Joe. Is that Joe Saley? How would you say that last name? Seale.
Joe Saley?
Saley? Is that Italian?
Let's just call him Joe.
Big Joe.
Joe.
It sucked that it came to fruition. Was Kerry at that game? Yes, he was.
He was.
Kerry, you are no longer allowed to go first playoff game. Mr. Franklin, did you tell our friend I said hello and I shouted her out on the show, Kerry? From the upper deck breakfast nook?
Oh, that's rude.
I don't think she believes I would, but I did. That's why I wanted to point that out. I remember watching the double doink at work. I got called in and it turned into the worst day of work ever. I can imagine.
I was hoping that Mitch was going to connect with Anthony Miller when he threw it to the touchdown. Yeah, it was actually kind of close, but yeah.
Oh my God. Roma Dunze would have caught that.
Phil, we'll rip through these super chats and then we're going to get out of here. Chris Rabideau.
The Ozzy playing at left tackle. I feel like we haven't heard much about him. I think he's doing way better than I thought he would. So
yeah, I agree.
He's improving.
It's a good thing when you don't hear an offensive lineman's name called during the game.
Caleb and the coach are helping him out, but that's what you should do.
Well, and Joe Tooney. You got to throw him in there.
Yeah.
He's so fucking good, man. Oh my god.
Yeah, he is. He's won the division on every team.
Yeah.
His whole,
nine consecutive years.
It's fucking crazy.
Yep. If I am Ben Johnson, I am telling Luke Newman, you're gonna buy the fucking house next to Joe Tooney. You are gonna fucking follow him around, and you're gonna do everything that Joe does. You're gonna be the little puppy following around Tooney. If he needs his fucking clothes taken to the dry cleaner, you're gonna fucking do it. You're gonna be around Joe as much as possible. That's what it's all about right there, man. You got a fucking guy like that. Yep.
True pro, work ethic, technique.
Our guy Robert Nash, $4.99. Eric Kramer was on CHGO today and said Caleb still can't win from the pocket. Well, I disagree wholeheartedly. And I would say this, it's not 1995 anymore.
I totally disagree with Eric, and I love Eric. We're friends.
Yeah.
But that is not true. I would love to go through the tape and show, like, where is he not winning? When there's free runs coming at him and he has to escape? Like, come on. Oh, my God.
Eric, $1.99. Should the Bears go after Travion Diggs? Yeah, we address this. I'm 100% looking into it, and I know he's got his warts. You can attack him deep, but change of scenery can help. You got to obviously check out his injuries. The insiders are saying that he's ready to go, but it's simple for me. I'm walking down a couple doors. Coach Harris, what do you think? And if he co-signs, I go get him. They said he wants to go to a playoff contender. He can have his DB coach here. He's going to know the expectation. I'm sure he's not going to New England. Play with his brother. They had a bad fucking day. Diggs brothers.
The Diggs brothers. One got fired on his day off. The other one got arrested.
Yeah.
Not a good day for the Diggs.
For choking his chef. Allegedly.
His chef.
Yeah, because she wanted to be paid.
Oh my God.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Bare truth. At this point, cut, trade Sweat, Edmonds, and others, get cap relief. This isn't working. We need to reset in some way. Yeah, it's off-season talk. Like I said, they're not going anywhere right now.
Yeah, you got to play with the cards that you're dealt right now. But yes, I'm with.
Yeah, Edmonds is just based off the 15 mil. We'll see what's going on with Sweat. It just depends on what's. Listen, you guys know how I am. I'm thinking ahead. I have a potential pathway to getting a big time defensive lineman here that I won't talk about yet. We'll talk about that in the proper time. I mean, we're all about week 18 in playoff football, but there's a lot of time left to be talking about that stuff. But thank you, Bear Truth. Appreciate it.
Any others?
No, sir.
So that's about it.
That is it. Yeah. Happy New Year. We appreciate all of you guys as we
100%
close out another year of TTNL Network. We started in August of 2020. Everybody kind of knows the story of where it all started, but we're still doing our thing. We've, I think, made a lot of people happy. We've pissed off just as many people, and we're completely fine with that because we ain't changing for anybody. We've had lots of people come to us and say, you guys should do this, you should do that, you should really think about this. This would be better for you guys. And no, we're gonna do the things the way that we deem fit. And not everybody, I mean, people that are followers of us aren't going to agree with the way that we do it, but we're not changing. We have a way that we do things, and it's not for everybody. And if you don't, like I said, I've always said this to people, if you don't like us, the internet's a big fucking place. There's lots of people out there talking about the Bears. You don't have to listen to us. Lots of people do, and we hope you stay, but if you don't want to, go someplace else and get your information. It just won't be as good as ours. Got no problem saying that.
We have no problem continuing to hold a standard that we've set here. I can't thank you patrons enough, honestly, and you fans. Some of you, a lot of views, and some of you, it's like 40% aren't subscribed. So
it's more than that. It's like we're at 57% of our listeners on YouTube
weekly, mind you, daily.
57% are not subscribed to TTNL Network.
They
just
don't
go there and hit subscribe. You saw CHGO was doing their huge push today, and they hit their 100,000 mark, and that's good for them. We're obviously not there, but we'd love to keep on chipping away. And if you're not subscribed, throw us a fucking bone. Go there, subscribe, check it out, and set your alerts. So when we go live, you'll know it.
I'm trying to get us to 20,000.
Yeah.
That's where I want to go.
Hey, if CHGO's at 100,000, we should be at 100,000. So
that's the ultimate goal. Yes.
Right. Go make some accounts. Fucking subscribe.
Subscribe to the channel. Get they're looking for content. Trust me. We know some of them. We got a super chat coming in real quick. Creighton 8147 1999. Thank you, Creighton, for your super chat. Happy New Year, TTNL fam. Thanks for all the great content, insight, and fun. Keeping it 100. That is the show.
I'm not surprised Slick's one of those guys. Slick's going to win the fucking lottery one day, and he's going to be pissed off talking to his wife because, like, you realize I got to pay fucking taxes on this shit? Subscribing to TTNL is not going to fuck up anything. Nobody gives a fuck about your algorithm. Just hit subscribe to TTNL and move along. It's fine. Jesus Christ.
Oh, thank you for that laugh. Thank you, Iggy.
Thank you.
Oh, we're a lot of most watched. We just want you to subscribe. Hit the extra laugh. I know this guy subscribed. Some say he's our biggest fan.
Yeah, and if he wasn't, I'm not telling him to subscribe. Fuck that.
I'll put him in the ring against Braggs.
Oh yeah.
The TTNL versus CHGO wrestling match.
Yeah, well,
Adam Hogue.
Braggs will bring out his secret weapon.
Oh, would you look at that?
Yeah, well.
Would you look at that?
Yeah, there's a few more blemishes on the car.
Oh my gosh, just look at it.
The car is not perfect.
Just look at it. Just look at it.
Yeah, well.
What the heck is that?
It's a pretty big pimple, Greg. He hates that, by the way.
We are not having a New Year's countdown show.
We will not.
No.
We will be watching football and enjoying our night. And that's it. Let's go Bears. We'll be live post-game. The Bears are at 4:25, Shane.
They are. Yeah, the show is not scheduled yet, but
we will be up scheduled. Bears Hour live right after Bears Lions, and your 2025 season will be officially over, and the playoff football Bears, your NFC North champion Bears.
That's right.
Will be available.
Wasn't a fan of the hats, by the way.
No. Wasn't a fan of the hats.
No.
But I am a fan of the Iceman, Caleb Williams.
You know who I'm a fan of?
The swag.
What's up, everybody?
What were you saying?
Put the swag shop banner up and end the show. Go to the swag shop, guys. Support us there too. TTNL swag shop.
Yeah. Slick. Guess what? Our swag shop has no algorithm. You'll be all set.
Algorithm.
Order a fucking hoodie. Thank you.
What's up, everybody? This is NFL Network's Adam Ray.
This is only Crooch.
This is Matt Waldman.
This is Chris Zork from your Chicago Bears.
I'm Deion Miller.
Dan Weaver.
Hey, my name is Rashad Whitfield.
I'm Courtney Cronin.
Hey, this is David Kaplan. Listen to me. You want to learn football? Listen to my guys, Phil and Shane.
Shane and Phil. Shane and Phil. Oh, Phil.
On the Tape Never Lies Network.
On the Tape Never Lies Network.
Tape Never Lies Network.
The Tape Never Lies Network.
Tape Never Lies Network. Home of the greatest Chicago Bears fans on earth.